Hi, thank you for taking the time to watch my video tonight. Today I'm just going to be covering a little bit about how I balance my health and fitness lifestyle with going to school, working, and being a Beachbody coach. So one of the biggest objections I hear, sorry, I'm going to adjust this a little bit. One of the biggest objections I hear when somebody is looking at starting a new health or fitness lifestyle is that they don't have the time. And time can be something that's really hard for all of us to find. I know that, especially as women, it's really easy to overschedule, and I know this applies to men too. It's really easy to overschedule and to constantly think about what we can do for others rather than thinking about what we can do for ourselves and taking time for ourselves. I personally have a very hard time saying, no, I have to do this for me, which is where a lot of my struggles have come from. And so the first thing that I do when it comes to my health and fitness and incorporating that into my life is making it a non-negotiable part of my life. And we all have certain non-negotiables. For those of us with children, obviously it's getting them up, getting them to school, getting them fed are absolute non-negotiables. We don't even think about that. Showering, doing makeup, things like that are non-negotiables in a lot of our lives. And so I just make my 30-minute workout and my meal prepping once a week a non-negotiable part of my life. And every day I know that that needs to be done and I need to take that time for myself. It's also part of why I only do 30-minute workouts, is because it's easy for me to fit in the morning, at night, while I'm cooking something for dinner. It's really easy for me to squeeze in if I need to. And I also try to keep things available for me to do and stay active throughout the day. And so that really helps me make it non-negotiable and keep it consistent in my life. The second thing that I do, and I've posted about this a lot on social media already, is that I schedule absolutely everything out on iCalendar. And let me see if I can bring it up for you. So iCalendar syncs to my phone, my iPad, my computer, and then obviously the website. And if you go into my phone on the dailies, there we go, you can kind of see. You can see all the stuff that I have listed out for each day and then tomorrow. And I have 5 or 6 different calendars, and each one is color coded so that I can just look at my general daily calendar and know when I have things blocked out. The important thing about doing this is to remember that you have to schedule time for life, for like breaks in between and like travel time, prep time. I mean, things don't go exactly, according to plan. And so you have to make sure that, like, for my work, I have my work scheduled out from, for example, today it was 8:30 to 2. Well, I actually blocked out from 8 until 3 so that I have extra travel time in case work is crazy, or it's always better to plan extra. And so I have, like I said, I have about 5 or 6 different calendars in there. I have blue for Beachbody, I have purple for my job, I have green for school, yellow for family, red for workouts, and then I have like individual tasks and like all day events in there, and I believe that says like orange or something. I don't know, it's a different color. I don't look at it very often. That part of the calendar. And so that way I can go in every single day. I can wake up and I know what I need to accomplish. The other thing that does is it's a lot harder to overschedule myself, because I can go in and be like, oh, tomorrow I already have all this listed, so I'm not going to be able to fit in something new. Or I can be like, oh, tomorrow I just have my workout scheduled, and I have my workout scheduled twice in there a day. And I actually, like I said, I do half-hour workouts, but I actually block out an hour, because by the time you change into your clothes and take your pre-workout and get in the mood for it and all that, it ends up being about an hour. And so I can go in and look and say, oh, I can add this or I can't add this. And it's a lot harder for me to overschedule myself. I still do it, but not to the same extent that I used to. So the third thing that I do to keep myself on track is meal prepping. Every single week, me or my sister make sure that we meal prep meals to have around the house. I did not meal prep until about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. And quite honestly, it has entirely changed the way I eat. I usually make about 3 different meals a week, and I have a separate video talking about exactly how I meal prep. Um, but when I meal prep, I'm able to just grab meals and take them to work and have them at home, and it saves me hours throughout the week that I don't have to worry about what I'm eating and if it's healthy and if it's going to fit into what I'm eating for the rest of the week. I also keep a lot of fruits and veggies around the house and, and take them to go with me. It also saves a lot of the stress when I'm at work, because I work at a restaurant, of being like, oh, well, I'm here and I'm hungry and I want to eat something. I don't have that option. I have my food and I can eat it, and that's what I do. And so those are the 3 things that I mainly do to keep myself on track and make sure that I'm constantly reaching my goals. And the thing I want to end this with is that it's not always easy. We all mess up. Everyone struggles. Life happens, and that's why you have to look at it as a lifestyle change, not a super strict diet that if you mess up, everything's done for. You have to remember that life happens, and you constantly just have to be trying to make progress and trying to do the best you can. Events are always going to happen. Birthdays are going to happen. Family events are going to happen. People are going to cook things. You're going to be hungry and forget your food. Things are going to happen, but it's important to remember that when you're trying, that's what matters in the end. When you're trying to juggle it all and trying to stay on track, you really have to give yourself a lot of credit for that, and it's not an all or nothing process. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch this tonight, and comment below, message me, email me, you all know the deal, if you'd like to talk more. Have a great night.